Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to stand before you today to address one of the most pressing issues of our time, the urgent need for global action against climate change. Our future depends on how boldly we act today. Croatia is committed to decarbonizing its energy system and accelerating its green transition. With the International Energy Agency warning of an imminent peak in fossil fuels, shifting away from them is not only climate-wise, but an economic necessity. We are doing our part by supporting our neighbors, starting with Bosnia and Herzegovina, to boost climate resilience and strengthen mitigation. Our achievements and investments in renewable energy reflect our dedication. In 2022, renewables made up 29.5% of our energy consumption, a figure that continues to grow. With projects like green hydrogen and geothermal development, we aim for 42.5% renewables by 2030. To manage intermittency sustainability, investment in pumped storage hydropower is crucial, and Croatia has strong potential in this area. Our efforts show that economic growth and environmental responsibility can coexist. Croatia has decoupled its strong growth from CO2 emissions, maintaining a carbon footprint well below the EU average. We are committed to protecting our environment and biodiversity, working to safeguard 30% of the Adriatic Sea under the Global Biodiversity Framework. We extend our energy commitment internationally, exemplified by the Clean Energy for EU Islands initiative launched during our EU Council presidency. We are advancing cutting-edge technology that transforms plastic, textiles, sludge and non-recyclable biogenic waste into zero-emission hydrogen. This innovation tackles pollution and energy excess while reducing methane emissions. Another crucial area in addressing climate change and adapting it to its impacts is improving energy efficiency in housing. Residential energy use remains a major source of greenhouse emissions and energy consumption, requiring much greater efforts. At COP29, financial considerations are critical, but our most valuable resource is time. We must act now. Croatia is pushing for carbon neutrality, expediting solar and wind energy deployment with an environmental vulnerability map and turning commitments into tangible action. Sustainable development must integrate environmental, social and economic dimensions. We rank 8th among 193 UN countries for sustainable development goals, achieving 3.6 GDP growth and proving that green growth is possible. We are embedding sustainability into our financial frameworks to drive our green and digital transition. At this COP, setting an inclusive climate finance target that addresses developing countries' needs and attracts investment is vital. Over the past year, catastrophic floods in Spain, Bosnia and Herzegovina, as well as in southern Croatia, have shown the devastating impact of rising temperatures. The Mediterranean, one of the most vulnerable regions, calls for urgent action. We welcome the establishment of a dedicated Mediterranean portfolio in the upcoming European Commission, led by Croatian Commissioner Madame Šuica. This initiative will strengthen EU coordination in the region, particularly in addressing climate change and its impact. We must act now to protect our people, economies and natural habitats. Croatia stands committed to a global vision of a sustainable, resilient future. Together, we must transform our ambitions into reality for the generations to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency.